Hey guys, we're at the shop and we have Danny and his Amazoness. This is your favorite deck recently. Yeah, it's one of your favorite decks. You even have the map for it, which is the Tyler Sisters.
We had the map for it before the support.
Yeah, well before the new stuff, and you got all your supports basically in the newest set. Circuit Break, was it? Yeah.
Yeah, we've got at least one deck I play has all the support.
Well, we know because previous videos from like low to Exodia, you've been playing it since
Princess.
Yeah, since the Princess support. So it improved
the sort of janky the OTK version.
Yeah.
Now play the more inconsistent fusion.
Yeah, it improved a lot. So how do you find the new improvements for this deck so far?
It's nicer to play the deck. You have a normal summon that can do something that not just pats. I can look at the deck and go, I don't need to put Demise and do 3 duality in this deck for it to work. So it's nice.
Alright.
So I've enjoyed playing it.
Okay, so should we start?
So start with 3 Princess. Best card in the deck, I think, outside of all the new sports, probably the best cards. On summon adds an Amazoness spell or trap, which means you can search out all your good cards, your core, which is your Rota, or your Fortress Burial, or your Onslaught, which is your banishing in the banner phase. When you attack, you can just get a queen out from the deck, which is very useful by sending off a card you don't want, or a card from your hand, which is kind of gash. So, very good. I'd say always play 3 of this no matter what.
It's
one of my favourite cards to play in this deck, and I'm glad we got a good card for it.
Yeah. Much needed card.
3 Baby Tiger, though you can cut one and maybe play Scouts instead, which is another level 2 monster, but Baby Tiger is always nice to have for a card later on, I'll show you, but the fact it always comes back from the grave when you summon an Amazoness monster means it's constantly present. It's really nice, and it gains 100 for each one, so it's pretty good. And it's also good for Raccoons, obviously, because it's a level 2 beast, so it's pretty good. I like it at 3 because you want to dish it from your hand for get special ones.
3 Baby Tiger.
3 Spy.
This is the more new one.
Yes, this is one of the ones before it came out. The deck didn't really work too consistently, but this helps make rank 3s if you play any, and also makes Mrs. Radiant quite easy.
Well, Princess is level 3 in it.
Princess is also level 3,
so you can rank 3s with that.
Pretty easy. Okay. Same with this rank 2s.
Yeah.
When it's draw battle, you can add one from grave to hand or shuffle one in. So most time you want to add your Princess back. Also, again, it can be tribute fodder for the next card. Play 2 copies of Queen. Amazoness monsters can't be destroyed for battle. Simple card effect that a lot of people can't really deal with.
Yeah.
Especially when it's 2400 or 26 with a field spell.
Yeah.
Definitely recommend at least 2 of this, but 3 could be bricky if you don't open up the trap spec it. So
can you spec it from deck as well with the?
You can spec it with deck from Princess, so it's really strong to play. And again, 2 is a good number. More than that or less than that, I don't think is enough.
Okay, 2 is perfect.
Now for the older Amazoness, I play 1 Swordswoman.
Just the one.
With the old Amazoness cards, I look at some of them and I think I could play different ones like Paladin if I wanted to beat stick, or Sage if I wanted to destroy backrow, but my personal preference is playing Swordswoman. You can just run it into something, and especially if Queen's on board, they take damage instead, so you can just start hitting them for a low damage if you can't get past one of their monsters, like a Beals or something.
Yeah.
So I like set 1, but no more, because it doesn't do anything on summon, so it's kind of meh. 1 Archer.
Alright. FTK.
If you go through Princess, you can spec it in defense mode if they've got like a few cards left, and they've got like say a few hundred life points. It's just guaranteed to put a way of getting a game on board. Level 4, so if it dies with a village on board again with this card, you can just spec Princess on deck. So, but I only play 2 of these because they're not cards you want to draw in your opening hand. You want to get them out of your deck later on, or add them when you want.
So they're situational cards inside.
And 1 Maxi because
of course
special summoning monsters is nice. It's a very good card. Yes. Spells.
Yes.
3 Amazoness Rota.
Alright.
You can take an Amazoness card, add it from your deck to your hand, or send it to the grave. Both effects have their own uses. The fact it's quick play is really nice because it means you can chain it in response to something. And you can also banish it from the grave to target an Amazoness. It can attack everything your opponent controls once, but it's the only thing that can attack this turn. So really nice setting up plays with Empress for piercing, or just clearing your opponent's board with the trap card to banish all the monsters after damage calculation. And running any less than 3 is kind of stupid. So just play 3. Only play 2 village.
2 of this,
searchable by Princess and Terraforming. Really good card. Lets you float once per turn, assuming you don't miss time. And it's must run, but only 2 of, because I play the 1 copy of Fusion Recycling Plan.
This one, that's
it allows you to ditch a card and add Poly. Now, if you open Princess and Baby Tiger, you can ditch Baby Tiger, add Poly, normal summon Princess, get a search, and then spec the Baby Tiger, allowing you to fuse quite easily. I only play 1 because The fusion engine is very small, and I feel like the fusions aren't really worth too much getting out.
Yeah.
Like, you shouldn't focus your whole deck around it, but if you can get a chance to, it's good. And also in the end phase, let's add Princess if you use it as material, which is very strong, because let's get +1 next turn. 2 Twin Twisters, because getting rid of backrow is quite irrelevant.
Yeah.
And you can also pop your own backrow if you need to get a float.
Oh, the trap card.
The trap card.
The band bit, yeah.
2 Terraforming, because you want to search out Fusion Recycling Plant instead of just naturally drawing it. And you can also search out Amazoness Village if you don't open a Princess. And then we get Rotor to add any of your deck apart
Because they're
from
all
Tiger.
warriors. Except is that a beast?
Yeah, 1 poly for Fusion Replays.
Yep.
And 1 Raigeki because Raigeki is really nice.
Yep.
And onto the traps.
Yep.
Now I'll show you Jam's favourite card.
Fuck this card. I lose to this so much, man.
Amazoness Onslaught.
Yeah, Onslaught.
3 effects.
So good.
Once done in the battle phase, which is yours or your opponent's, you can spec an Amazoness monster from your hand and it gains 500. Allows you to push for OTK because you can just spec a monster out your hand and it gains an extra 500 attack. At the end of damage calculation, if your Amazoness monster battles a monster, you can banish it at the end. So it's really good. Clears monsters that sometimes you might not be able to clear. You can push a baby tiger in something that you won't beat, but it'll get rid of it off the field. So it lets you do more damage overall.
Yeah.
And if it's destroyed, so if you Twin Twister or they pop it, you can spec an Amazoness from your grave to the field. 3 amazing effects that could have been on 3 separate cards, but they were fortunate enough to put them on 1.
All in one.
And it's continuous, so obviously it stays on board until they get rid of it, which is good.
Non-targeting removal, man.
2 searchable Amazoness Willpower. This card is essentially Call of the Haunted for Amazoness monsters, apart from the monster can only be in an attack position,
and he has to
cannot
attack,
change battle position, and must attack if able.
Yeah.
But it is searchable, and it allows you to bring back cards like Empress or
even the
Pet
Fusions.
Tiger.
Yeah.
So you don't really have to worry too much about link summoning,
Yeah.
which is good because the deck would kind of struggle with link summoning too hard.
Okay.
Standard strikes. Because
Solemn
if you
Brigade.
don't open your Princess,
Yes.
your deck is very slow.
Yeah.
So these are the things that keep you from losing horribly.
Yep.
Also very good cards. Quite cheap now as well, so that's fine.
Yep.
2 Lost Wind.
Okay.
I'd like playing this because if you don't open your strikes, you can at least negate their effects and monsters that would screw you over.
Yeah.
So it's good, and also means it's not only is it recyclable from the grave, but also you can use it in damage calculation to half their attack. So
Yeah.
keep your little monsters alive, which is good.
Battle relevant.
And then 2 Storm Mirror Force, just for the stuff that maybe you can't out, or maybe you don't have the trap card. It's nice to just be able to clear their board and push your big monsters forward for a game. So these are the obvious ones.
So
the extra deck is a little incomplete, but I can offer you suggestions as to what to finish.
Okay.
So we played
Let's go with the
2 Pet Liger. Because
2. Okay.
I don't like playing 3 of each of the fusion because, as I say, such a small fusion engine, which is essentially 2 cards.
Do you ever go to a second?
I've made games where I've only all 4 of the fusions I play.
Okay.
But those sort of long drawn out games are not very often.
Yeah. So this is one of the new common cards from the.
Yeah, it can attack, and when it attacks, it can gain 500. And then if an Amazoness monster battles, you can make a monster lose 800 after that monster's battled. So you can start weakening your opponent's monsters by throwing your other monsters at them, which is pretty nice. And especially if combo this with Call, you can attack everything and make something else lose 800. So you can just keep swinging over their bigger monsters until you make one of their monsters really small enough to do damage.
Yeah.
It's nice. They can only target this for attacks, but I really wish it had been target full stop.
For anything, yeah.
Yeah, it would have been a nice little thing they could have done, but
It's just
alright.
for attack.
It's alright. Yep. Empress, which is one of my preferred of the 2 fusions, protects everything but itself from also all Amazoness cards from battle or card effects, which is really nice for your back row, your field spell, your Call the Haunted. So it's really good. If you have 2 of them on board, obviously they protect each other, which is fantastic. Or if there's just a queen on board, this card can't destroy a battle. So
And for the
really nice.
tiger, for the tiger, you need the
baby tiger, the
Amazoness-
Amazoness tiger, which baby tiger is treated as.
For the Liger,
and for this one, you need Amazoness queen, which Princess is also
Princess
treated
Orange
as,
Queen. Okay.
which is very good.
And
So
any
this-
other Amazoness. Yeah.
So if this fusion summon card leaves the field, you get to float out a queen, which can also be the princess in grave, as it is treated as queen. So that's another play you should probably not forget. I say it's my favourite one of the 2 because it gets you a card back, and not only that, but it also
it
gives you
floats.
monsters piercing, and it also protects everything.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like the better one.
Oh, piercing damage. If you combine it with the
Yeah.
spell, you can just do so much damage.
You can just attack everything like I did to you.
Yeah,
with the 4 scapegoat
yeah.
tokens, that was pretty
People
good.
being scapegoats all the time. Yeah,
For the Exceeds, I'd play Phantom Knights of Breaksword because rank 3s. The Super Quant Grand
the
Pulse,
blue one. Yeah.
That's good again for popping their back row.
Yeah, but you don't have the Muji at the moment.
No, with the ground down to that is any rank 3s or 2s you feel is necessary.
Yeah.
because you can also play the Phantom Knight's Cursed Javelin.
This rank 2 is for the
Again,
tiger.
yeah, with the baby tigers, it outs problems that you might not have to deal with otherwise. Gachi makes your board bigger. Again, you could probably play someone like Sky Cavalry, but I prefer Gachi because it just boosts your monsters up even more. Again, any rank 2 or 3 you feel necessary you can play, because you don't really play too many links, and any links you play you can play whatever. Because the deck's quite versatile in that sort of respect.
Needed another 5
Mrs. Radiant at 2.
They're all Earth, aren't they?
But they're all Earth, so increase all of them. Even Maxi.
already gone through 4.
I'd also consider when the Noble Knights thing comes out,
She's level 2 as well.
that you can play the Noble Knight Link monster.
Needed 8
Because not only can you add a warrior, you can also resolve the effect of sending an equip spell to do things, because you do have an equip spell in Archetype Amazoness Heirloom.
Okay.
So that's not too bad. Yeah, this is probably the best one for Link 2 wise. Link 3 Decode Talker if you get a chance. You can play it again any Link 3, it's not really too much of a problem. But
Ultimate Rare's coming, mate.
I like, well, I do. It actually does really nice.
This
This one is my favourite because it stops targeting. So. Link Forge, you can play Top Logic, but you can play Borrow Load again. Like whatever you feel like playing, really. Like I say, I don't really use the extract too much, but
Miss is the most important one.
Miss is
right?
the
So you
most
must run
important
this.
one.
Yeah.
You definitely should run this.
Yeah. Obviously, yeah. These are just.
I say so any extract you can sort of fill in your own, really, whatever you've got or whatever you can play.
For a typical game, do you go to extract that often?
Not often.
Yeah, I think
It's usually either a rank 2 or a potential rank 3 or a fusion, like one of each maybe, but that's about it. So it's not
in
too
some
much.
games, yeah.
A lot of time, your trap card can put in a lot of work to banish their board, and you want to have as many Amazoness faces on board to be able to scare them from attacking you, or when they attack you, you'll realise that they're trading a card for your card that may not even be destroyed by battle.
Yeah. Because you can, it's just...
So I like having the pressure of the trap card along with your monster beatdown, so that's pretty good. That's how I play the deck anyway.
So yeah, that's it for this Amazoness profile. Any other suggestions for this deck in the future, maybe?
Konami,
What?
Amazoness Fusion. Make it.
Or the fusion spell.
Just give me a fusion spell.
Okay.
I don't even care if it's just poly with the word Amazoness on it. I just want it.
Okay.
Other than that, that's all I can take.
What about a Link monster?
Yeah, but I mean, I told you to take
It doesn't really
Does it need
need
one at the moment? Yeah.
I mean, if the Link... It's like, I think the deck doesn't really need a Link monster. I think it just needs a fusion spell.
Okay.
That'd be nice.
What, fusion from the deck? Like Red Eyes fusion?
Not even that, it's like if it was a Metal Foes fusion.
Oh, because you can search it with Princess. I see.
Like you get me, like you just play Metal Foes fusion, you can only fuse the field, not a problem really. Shuffle it back in, don't even need to draw one, just shuffle it back in and be nice.
Yeah.
Because you can always get the search back off Princess to add it back again.
Do I though? Do I go
It won't be broken.
Do I though?
It'd be synergy though.
Right, should we just finish this off then, yeah? Yeah, that's
Let's
it
go
for
play
this
this
profile.
anyway.
Yeah, he's going to play some scrims now. Okay, see you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
He's the one that doesn't.